Wonder Talk. Welcome sa isa namang kwentuhan na siguradong itig sa inspirasyon at good vibes. Ako po si Queen Reyna. O Queen na Reyna pa. O diba?
At ako naman si Maring Jackie. Hulaan nyo, bakit Jackie? Dahil short for Jokas. Jokas sa gabi, Jackie sa umaga. This morning, makikilala natin ang fresh faces ng tourism world. Mga bagong mukha, bagong estudyante na may big dreams and beautiful beginnings. O, description pa lang, pakak na, di ba? May idea na ba kayo kung sino sila?
Let's all welcome our lovely, beautiful, and talented guests, Cyrene, Micah, and Donna.
Hi!
Welcome.
Welcome. Ladies, kamusta naman ang buhay tourism student? Cyrene, start tayo sa'yo. How's first year treating you?
Well, first year in tourism naman is both exciting and overwhelming. It's like stepping into a whole new world. Kasi may mga new lessons, especially sa majors. And then, it also feels like adventuring na rin. Kasi at some point, habang natututo kami, mas nalalaman pa namin yung iba namin kailangang malaman. Yeah, that's all.
Thank you so much for that, Cyrene. It feels like first year is treating you right. So girls, how do you describe Micah as a tourism student?
Well, for me, I would say Micah is passionate naman and thoughtful as a student. Friendly rin siya, kasi kaya mostly sa room namin is sa kanya talaga nagtatanong about school stuff. So yeah.
For me, Micah is friendly. Chikador. Pero kapag groupings, gano'n, super strict siya kasi ano naman ang walang ambag, diba? Right? Pinaliling ganda.
How about Donna babes?
Nico?
Well, si Donna naman kasi actually siya yung medyo unang naging ka-close ko, ganyan. So, madaldal din, ang daming kwento sa life. Yeah, ayun.
For me naman si Donna, siya yung mukhang kukulit-kulit lang sa classroom. Pero pagdating naman sa mga group works and other school stuff, yung mga seryosohan, give na give din naman talaga siya. Kahit parang clash niya, putok na putok. Putok na putok dun sa ACADS.
Well, it seems like naman na you understand each other as a tourism students, especially now that you guys are all first year. So, si Cyrene naman.
Cyrene, si Sai, friendly din siya, madaldal din, pero parang, parang chill type, ganun, go with the flow lang. Sabi siya ang the best class leader.
Pinakamasarap.
Yes, pinakamasarap pa si Eva Talino. Siya number 1 sa amin.
I can see naman na, yes, she's so super funny, as I can see. Donna, ikaw daw ang funny girl section. What would you say tourism is for me?
Funny girl. Pero seryoso, na-realize ko na tourism is for me kasi I love exploring different places and I love talking to new people.
Micah, ikaw daw ang chick girl section. What's your favorite school-related memory so far?
For me, yung nag-shoot kami for fall subject, which is yung sa Gate of Food Court. And nagsuot kami ng mga kimono, kumain kami ng mga famous Japanese food. For example, yung ramen, sushi. And ayun, napag-usap kami mostly in Japanese sa mga tao doon. Ayun naman yung pinaka-favorite ko.
Well, that is such a good memory with you guys. And nakikita ko na i-relate niyo talaga lahat ng studies niyo with everything you do in tourism. Okay mga girls, serious-seriousan tayo kahit konti. Looking back, do you think you made the right choice in choosing tourism?
For me, yes. I made the right choices naman talaga in choosing tourism. Kasi I really feel na tourism is for me and this is where I can see myself growing talaga in this industry.
Tama, nakikita ko naman na you guys really love what you're doing and pumasok kayo ng college na gusto nyo talagang ginagawa niyo. Micah, how was the course shape your personality or character?
Tourism management was really my first choice when it comes to studying sa college. And siguro na-shape niya ako on preparing me sa tourism and hospitality industry mas naboost yung confidence ko to talk to different people, to talk sa harap ng maraming tao. Siguro that's something that I can say that improved in me habang nag-aaral dito ng tourism.
Well, we can see that because actually you speak good to people and the way you look at people, you look natural, like speaking and conveying them.
Ay, abe, ang sanyo pakinggan.
At ayan na nga mga ka-tourism, sa daming chika, huwag kayong bibitiw dahil marami pa kayong aabangang chismis na mas mainit pa sa kape.
Abangan mga bes, pagbabalik ang Wonder Talk.
See you!
Mga Mars, kung kaya tapos na ang chikahan, girl, we're just getting started.
Okay girls, Q&A naman tayo. Handa na ba kayo?
First question, favorite subject so far and why?
For me, siguro macro. Kasi every time na may class kami sa kanya, parang lumalabas yung tourism self. Kasi nakaka-relate ako sa real world situations. Feeling ko yun yung subject na pinaka-connected sa tourism.
Well, it feels like pinaparamdam talaga ng prof niya sa inyo kung paano ang tourism world sa labas ng school. How about you, Cyrene?
Ama the use. Ewan ko, I love encoding or decoding, whatever that is man. Pero kasi mahirap siya, but I'm enjoying it naman. So,
I can see na super hirap pero alam ko naman kaya yung lahat dahil pinasok nyo yan.
Ako, wala akong specific. Although na-answer na din nito yung specific, which is yung macro. Pero sa akin, I love everything naman kasi natuturuan ko when it comes to your course. Pero ang ayoko lang doon, yung may mga math na subject.
I can see na super hirap pero alam ko naman kaya yung lahat gawin. So second question, field trip or immersion, which do you prepare?
I prefer more sa immersion. Kasi hindi lang siya about working sa tourism, ganyan. But na-explore pa rin namin yung pinakalaman talaga ng industry. Kung ano man yung tatahakin namin.
I can say na mas prefer mo ang immersion kasi hindi lang siya about tourism but mas na-explore mo ang physical activities.
Yes.
How about Micah?
For me, immersion din. Kasi yung field trip mostly parang mga teachers lang, chill-chill lang. Yung immersion kasi mas matututo ka, oo. Mas okay siya.
Okay. Parang mas more on ano kayo? Like, pag-iisip, activity,
Yes.
yung mga ginagawa.
Parang may mas natututunan din kami.
Yes,
So,
yes.
enjoying it pa rin talaga.
Well, I can see naman na nag-enjoy kayo sa immersion kasi you can delve into the real world
Yes.
with the skills you have learned in school. Ikaw naman, Donna.
Sorry pero field trip yun sa akin. Iba pa rin kasi yung experience na nakakapunta ka sa different places kasama yung mga classmates mo, learning while exploring.
Shala, Dora.
Well, mukha kang traveler ka in the near future and as a tourism student, bagay na bagay. Third question, anong tourism job ang gusto niyong ma-experience kahit once lang?
Ako, either cruise or plane. Kasi gusto ko ma-feel yung life ng nagta-travel or work. Kasi parang exciting siya. Tapos laging may bagong lugar din.
For me naman, I've been really passionate na maging flight attendant in the future. Kasi aside sa you're traveling for free, you're also surveying people and nakapunta sa iba't ibang lugar. And natututo ka din when it comes to their culture and tradition.
Yes, for sure, swak na swak sa'yo ang tourism kasi nakikita ko ng kagandahan mo, ang tangkad mo.
Perfect.
So, pasok na pasok ka. For the fourth question, how do you see tourism in the Philippines 10 years from now?
I see it booming talaga. Kasi mas madaming tourists, improve na yung services, pero gusto ko pa rin makita nila yung hidden gems natin.
Well, hopefully, matutukan niya ng government natin para nga mag-boom ang ating tourism in the Philippines. How about you, Sai?
10 years from now, tourism. I think tourism in the Philippines will be more digital. Digital, sustainable, diverse, and globally competitive talaga. Okay, which is, they are gonna create millions of jobs, something like that, and boosting the economy through culture and nature talaga.
Well, as they say na, tourism is the driving force of our businesses. How about you, Micah?
Well, as you said, tourism is a driving force of our business. Sana mas natutukan na siya by that time ng ating government para mas mapalago din natin ang ating economy. Mas maraming places here in the Philippines na maging open to the public, although dapat pinapreserve pa rin ang ating nature para mas patuloy ang tourism.
Well, we'll manifest that in the near future and good governance as well. Ito naman, pa-travel goals tayo saglit. What's the most underrated place in the Philippines?
For
Micah?
me, Bacolod City. Kasi dun lumaki yung mom ko. And knowing Bacolod City's history, Mascara Festival, of course, the famous Mang Inasal Chicken. And then yung Darmoons, if alam niyo yung place na yun, it's super nice there. Although, meron kasi mga misconception kapag nasa Visayas, Bisaya daw yung mga tao. Well, it's a place that I believe that people should visit. Aside sa colors ng binibigay ng Mascara Festival there. It's really nice. Lalo na sa sugar canes pa lang.
I love everything that you said, pero mas nagano ako talaga sa Bacolod Chicken Inasal.
Yes.
Kasi I love food and also nung family nyo na nakatira doon, like,
Yes.
tsaka paniniwala ninyo. How about you, Cyrene?
For me, I have specific. Yung for me na most underrated place here sa Philippines is yung Quezon Province. Especially yung beaches nila doon. Kasi yung beach sa Quezon, hindi talaga siya tinatao. Like, as in, pag pumunta ka, yung like, yung sa Jumalig ba yun? Jumalig Island. Sobrang ganda nung sand, nung pinaka-place talaga. So, masabi kong underrated siya talaga.
Well, we'll definitely visit that in the near future. Eh, ikaw naman, Donna.
For me, City Horror. Kasi lagi siyang misunderstood. Pero sobrang peaceful. Ang ganda ng beaches, nakaka-relax talaga. Parang siya, hidden paradise.
Just like what you say, hidden paradise, pero dapat tangkilikin natin ang sariling atin. For the next question, do you think the tourism industry is resilient after the pandemic? Be honest. Healing na ba or nangangapa pa rin?
Honestly, both. Nangangapa and healing. It is healing as the arrivals here na sa atin is rising, local travel is back, and businesses are reopening again. But at the same time, nangangapa pa rin in some areas kasi not all destinations have fully recovered talaga. And then, there are some enterprises pa rin talaga na still catching up about sa nangyaring pandemic. And then, ayun, so yeah, it is resilient, but the healing is still ongoing pa rin.
Well, yeah, we can see yung ating mga businesses is nag-a-adjust pa sa ating new normal. How about you, Micah?
Actually, same answer eh. On progress pa din yung improvements and of course, healing ng ating mga local businesses, tourism businesses dito sa Philippines gawa ng pandemic. But hopefully, makaraos na lahat, ma-reopen na yung mga businesses na nag-close during the pandemic, and mas lalo dumami yung mga tourists dito sa
Yeah, much better naman kasi kahit naman may mga nag-a-adjust pang old businesses, meron namang nagbubukas na bagong businesses na natatangkilik pa din ang ating mga produkto. How about you, Donna?
Honestly, nangangapa pa rin siya. Although, unti-unti naman siyang nagbabalik, pero marami pa rin challenges, lalo na yung mga small business and local guides.
That's a great answer. For the last question, girls, how do you define success in tourism industry?
Para sa akin, success is kapag kaya mo nang makatulong sa bansa while doing something you love. Tsaka, feeling mo, kapag fulfilled ka na sa trabaho mo, hindi lang pera siya, kundi yung impact na naiiwan mo sa mga tao.
Well, I will definitely agree on that. Ikaw naman, Micah.
For me, success is being contented with what I do, which is tourism and hospitality industry. And of course, kapag nakapag-serve ako ng maayos sa mga tao, it's not just about the service, but also about understanding their place, understanding their feelings, because our customers, kailangan natin silang alagaan.
I like how you answer, but success is not just about winning in life. Ay, ikaw naman, Sai.
Yung answer ko is more on personal kasi. I think masasabi kong success na when I've created a lot of memories while traveling talaga na I can look back in the future. So, ayun, yun lang.
Well, ayun naman talaga ang goal ng mga tourism students and mga tourism professionals is to make memories with whether with their families or their friends. Mag-commercial break muna tayo. Babalik kami with sharing of experiences dito sa Wonder Talk.
Bye!
Hello mga ka-Wonder Talk! Welcome again! Panibagong chika na naman i-test. This episode is for all freshies out there na iniisip. Tourism pa talaga para sa akin? Don't worry, kami rin ganyan nung una.
Now, pag-uusapan naman natin ay may kasamang real talk. With experienced tourism students, bilang mga first year, syempre, curious tayo, anong meron sa unang biyahe natin? Yung adjustments, fun, at honest moments.
Okay, game! As freshies, dami naming tanong. Pero let's start with this. Anong expectation niyo before entering tourism? And to be honest, na-meet ba siya?
Ako, expectation ko, akala ko magiging super chill lang na talaga siya. Although, it's chill, but not the typical chill na as in walang ginagawa. Kasi ang dami kailangan gawing milestones, videos, kailangan pa namin pumunta sa iba't ibang place just to fulfill yung mga kailangan na culture, for example, doon sa Japanese culture and stuff. But still, fine naman siya, okay pa rin naman siya.
Well, I can see naman na hindi rin siya smooth ride, hindi din siya bumpy ride. How about you, Donna? What are your expectations?
Before pumasok sa tourism, in-expect ko na PEDEX lang siya, na magiging fun and exciting, mga experiences, tapos marami akong matututunan about sa travel and different cultures. Sa totoo lang, na-meet naman siya. Masaya nga and nakakatuwa makakilala ng iba't ibang tao.
I like it, but sabi nyo nga kanina about Amadeus encoding and decoding. Alam ko naman na in real world, pag naging tourism management kayo, makakaya nyo lahat kasi na-practice nyo na. How about you, Irene? What are your expectations?
Same lang nung kay Donna, I thought na tourism is PEDEX lang dahil nga dun sa misconception na tourism lang, paganda lang yan, ganyan, makeup lang dyan. Tapos nung ano naman, upon learning, hindi naman pala talaga. Mahirap din siya like ng ibang course, ganyan. Kasi may mga challenges like, ayun nga, milestone, the activities, the expenses, most especially yun, yung budget talaga.
I like it. So far, the next question, simparang naman katanong.
Grabe ang mga sagutan. First question pa lang yan, ha? Nagbabaga na agad ang mga answer natin. So for this question, what's most fulfilling school project or event? Ikaw, Sai?
Yung last event namin, yung sa,
Youth event.
Yeah, yung first event. I'm not the facilitator nun. Si Micah talaga yung nag-handle nun. Pero fulfilling siya kasi it was a success and we won the first place for the food presentation. So,
well, I can see naman as we talk with you guys na mukha naman kayong mga ma-effort and magaling sa mga plannings ng mga things. Ikaw naman, Donna.
Same kay Sai, yung Japan booth namin sa tourism fair. Kasi sobrang saya siya, kahit ngarag kami, kasi 3 days before the event kami gumawa ng props. Pero worth it naman kasi nanalo kami.
champion pa.
Well, that's a good thing kasi na you can work under pressure. So, ikaw naman, Micah, what's your answer?
Actually, same. Kasi, ayun nga, as I said, I'm the booth facilitator that time. And it's really fulfilling for me to see na nag-workout lahat ng Kagol. Knowing na we only had 3 days para mag-prepare props, bili ng mga kung anong gamit, nagpukpok sa school, nagpinturo sa school, nagbibigay, anong oras na nakaka-uwi, inulan and all that. And the fact na nanalo pa kami ng first place and yung best booth presentation award, super okay siya for me, super fulfilling siya.
We love that for you guys and congratulations.
Thank you.
So next question tayo. In what ways have your tourism experiences impacted your future aspirations/plans? What legacy you hope to live as a tourism student? And if you could change one thing about your journey, what would it be? Let's go to you, Micah.
For me, if there's one thing that I want to do as a tourism management student, it's to uphold our community because of the misconceptions we've been facing ever since experience na puro ganda, chills, everything. I just want to leave this industry na yung skills and being passionate, hindi lang about yung sa pagiging magaganda natin physically, but also about our knowledge and intelligence, of course, our skills when it comes to having customer service. Siguro yun yung isa sa gusto kong iwan na legacy sa ating tourism and hospitality industry.
Well, I think kapag napanood nila tong talk show na to, makikita na nila na hindi lang kayo puro ganda at meron din laman. So, let's now call Cyrene.
My tourism experiences inspired me naman to pursue a future in sustainable and community-based tourism. And for the legacy, I hope to leave a legacy of passion, purpose, and advocacy for ethical travel. And for the last question, yung sa change, if I could change one thing, I think I would have believed in myself earlier. Na hindi ko sana pinagdudahan yung sarili ko una pa lang.
Well, we can change everything naman in the near future. And of course, madami pa tayong magagawa at marami pa tayong kakaining bigat, in short. Grabe, nakakatuwa naman kayong lahat. Ang sayo marinig na first year pa lang kayo, malinaw na agad yung goals nyo. Nakaka-inspire yung passion nyo in the airline industry. And who knows, in the near future, baka kayo na ang mag-welcome sa amin sa aeroplano, di ba? Cabin crew in the making, mga ka-tourism.
Grabe! Ang dami natulang sa inyo mga ate. Nakakatawang marinig na kahit tibay pa tayo, pare-pareho natin ang journey natin. Fun, fail, grow, pero hindi pa tayo tapos. After this break, balik tayo with Fast Talk Tourism Edition. Welcome back again and again. It's time for Fast Talk, kung saan mabilis ang tanong, mas mabilis ang sagot, bawal ang English comprehension delay.
So, ang lineup natin today ay Micah, Donna, and Cyrene. Sagot agad, huwag mag-overtake. Let's go! One word to describe your first year experience.
Exciting, fun din.
Most challenging subject so far.
Pola, oh my god, Japanese.
Communication skills, kailangan perfect delivery.
Worst part of being a first year student.
Getting to challenge yourself with different stuff. Deadlines.
Being a bida lang part of the tourism council.
Full gown or full makeup?
Clean makeup.
No makeup, pero di wala sa yung blush.
Wow!
Yung makeup, yung makeup.
Red lipstick or nude lipstick?
Nude lipstick.
Nude.
Ready, easy. I can stand up.
High heels or short heels?
High heels.
High heels, pero comfy.
High heels for the tapping looks.
Uniform or OOTD?
OOTD.
OOTD.
OOTD talaga.
Domestic flight, international flight.
Both. Domestic, LFP.
International to explore more.
Solo travel or travel body?
Travel bodies.
Body, parang may photographer.
Perfect. Get that shot.
Bali din, yeah.
Window seat or aisle?
Window seat. Aisle.
Window.
Tourism in one word.
Roller coaster. Adventure.
People.
First year pa lang, pero feeling mo?
Flight attendant na.
Ready na sa OJT. Kailangan ko pa ng kape. Mas maraming kape.
Favorite part ng tourism life, people or perks?
People.
Perks. Who says no to papers?
Sa bagay.
Perks, but the people make it more memorable.
Kung travel destination ka, saan ka?
Travel destination. Paris because I'm full of love.
Yes.
New York, para main character vibes.
Ako dito lang, Palawan. Calm but beautiful.
Perfect. Beauty or brains?
I mean, you want to choose between the two, I possess both.
Period.
Brains, good because beautiful follows.
Brains with confidence.
For final round, just for fun, masarap ba maging tourism?
Super! Ano yan?
At ayan na nga, maraming salamat sa ating mga fabulous guests. Na-inspire kami and for sure yung mga viewers din natin.
Kaya sa lahat ng aspiring tourism student dyan, tandaan, ang mundo ay isang malaking classroom. Enjoy the ride!
Fast talk's over pero ang tawa at learnings carry on forever!